It seems as if every time black people want to talk about these reparations, you always want to find something else that you say is more important than our reparations. When black people seriously started bringing up the issues of reparations, you didn't want to talk about it because you started to say that, hey, we have immigrant children that have been left because of Donald Trump. Their children are alone. They are getting abused in these little camps. What's more important? When black people brought the issue up again, you said, hey, we got to get Donald Trump out of the seat. Now, what's more important? That or Donald Trump? Because if we get another Donald Trump, that went by. When black people brought the issue up of reparations again, COVID. What's more important? You got people dying. We don't have time to talk about that. So now that the epidemic, whatever you want to call it, pandemic, is starting to die down, and things were slowly starting to get close to what we knew as normal. And before black people can bring the issue up of reparations again, Ukraine. What's more important? We have people in Ukraine getting bombed by the evil Vladimir Putin. When black people bring up the issues of reparations, the reply is always, where are we going to get the money? You get the money from the same place that you get the money to send to Ukraine. And the same place you got the money that you gave to the Asians and to illegal immigrants. That's where you get the money from. See, the jig is up. We're hip to how you gravitate toward any type of issue that's going on any place around the world. And you use those issues to not talk about black people and reparations. And to add salt to the wound, you give money to these other places. And then you turn around and ask us, where's the money going to come from? See, it's not like black people don't care about human lives and people getting killed. But that's over in Ukraine. I mean, you said that's been going on for 8 years. And from the reports that you've been printing and putting out, is that the Ukrainians are handling their own. So what's the big issue? You're hollering about how many Russian soldiers they've captured. So I don't really see why this big cry for help and why you have to send them all this money. You have other countries that they're going to. Why can't they get money from those countries? Why does America have to give everyone else money except from the people that they owe, which are the black Americans? You owe a debt. And it's like, we kind of like getting tired of talking about it. And now we're getting to the point to where it's okay, we know we're going to get these reparations. Now the question is, when? When are we going to get those reparations? Because we know how we know we're going to get it. Because you have money to send to Ukraine and to give everyone else. We know good and well that you have saved some money for black Americans. Ask yourself this question. Why would the Ukrainians pick a fight with Vladimir Putin knowing that they can't win? I've seen it where They had Native Americans that were fighting for their land because they were going to run some pipeline through it. And when it all came down to it, the pipeline won. The same thing with Vladimir Putin. The biggest reason that we don't really care about Ukraine or Europe is because Europe is America. America is a racist country, just like Europe. Where do you think these Americans came from? You came from Europe. People that are in places like Ukraine and other places in Europe want to keep Europe white. That's why they give black people such a hard time, to make you uncomfortable and to make you want to leave. You cannot name one European country, town, or dwelling that is not racist. So we don't really care about what's going on in Ukraine. The Ukrainians have their problems, and we are having ours. The same type of problems with the leadership here in America. Now they're having problems with the leadership over in Europe. Russia's the big dog. And over in America, the American government is the big dog. They call all the shots. The system of racism, they can stop it if they wanted to. Just like in Europe. The problems that they are having, they can stop it if they want to. But they don't want to. And now, as black people here in America, we are about to have bigger problems because of the replacement racists that are going to flood America. So they keep talking about the Ukrainians are nice ones. What about the neo-Nazi Ukrainians? Where did they go? Where are they going to come? They're going to go to places where neo-Nazis are accepted. And they are accepted with open arms here in America. They keep bringing up critical race theory. But if you was to go on and pay us those reparations, we could build our own schools where you wouldn't have to worry about your schools teaching our children critical race theory. I've heard people say, oh man, those people ain't going to do nothing but mess off the money. Well, give us the money and we will see. I bet you that you are a liar. I'm really tired of hearing about how bad Russians are. The Russians didn't enslave my people for over 400 years. Ice Cube wanted to have a discussion with Joe Biden about an economic plan for black people. I am assuming that they have not had that discussion yet, or if they ever will. But having a black woman as a Supreme Court judge, that's not an economic plan for black people. These George Floyd acts and different things they're trying to get going on is not an economic plan for black people. But those reparations, on the other hand, that is an economic plan for black people. We, the black people here in America, we are going to stop allowing you to put other issues ahead of ours. Because if you are asking if other people's issues and lives are more important than black Americans, I have to tell you, the answer is no. America, you didn't pay the debt that you owed to my ancestors, which means that you owe a debt to me. So that same pocket that you dug in to find money to give to the Asians, the immigrants, the LGBT community, and Ukrainians, you dig in that same pocket and pay what you owe me. And my buddies too.